Hey, bootlegger. Just getting ready to work on this amp. Having trouble with this cotton picking prism thing. I've been fighting it for about an hour. I finally got it. Picture didn't want to work. It didn't. And then it had me sign back into YouTube, and I never do that. You know? Music loud enough or too loud? Hey man, I need to get your Jed White Trash Radio. Let me give you my email. I need you to send me your email with an address so I can send you the stickers. I'm not going to sell your information because I'm going to give you mine anyway, you know, so you can sell mine, I don't care. Somebody gets mine, because I'll do something. I'm going to start adding some kind of like a little number or something in there with my name. So when I see that damn thing come up on that, and I'm going to write it down and where I did it and who I did it with, I'm gonna find out who it is, getting my telephone number, you know, because I can buy something or something online. Next thing I know, man, I got friggin' people, telemarketers calling me all over the place. Hey, Black Duck, man, I see you. I just now seen you. How's it going? I thought it was bootlegger because it had a B. I was checking out there. Hang on a minute. Let me get this thing right. Oh, you did? Oh, shit. I'll have to go back and look. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I don't know why I didn't see it. Sorry about that. I'll go back and look, or there's mine right there. Just throw me something on there. Alright, let me, is the music too loud, or what do you think? Okay, I'll get you now. Sorry about that. I'm putting a high-low switch in this amp. It was just strapped across one of these. It was strapped. Let's see. Where's the damn white wire? That's not it. There it is. Yeah. Send your shipping address and everything, you know. Hey, Full Wave, what's up, man? You're half deaf? I can't get it any louder. I got the cat trying to sleep in another room over there. Is there any skip out there tonight? I went out earlier. I didn't hear any. I didn't feel like messing with it. Hey, Walker Customs, how's it going, man? You see, they had a wire across this resistor. They had it strapped out. And that couldn't have been a factory for a simple reason that who is going to put a damn big ass resistor in there and then strap it out, you know, from the factory. It don't make sense. Earbuds. Yeah. Woohoo! That's in there. I'll show you what it looks like. ECI, Courier. It's like from 1963. It's a nice little, I've got I got two of these, and probably about 3 or 4 of the radios that match it. I was trying to get one that would work, and I kept getting them off of eBay that didn't work. And how's it going? Yeah. And so finally I got one that would work. And some of them are different. Some of them's got extra tubes in them that the other ones don't have, and stuff like that. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, it'll only put out about 100 watts. It's just back then 30 watts was what you could put out on business band. What if I broke that down like that? Bring that down like that. That's better right there. Bring it down like that. I had made the wires long enough to go all the way up to the top, I made it go all the way up there. Okay, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, this amp has got a 6146 in it. It was made for basically the ham bands. It's actual transmitting tube. It's not a TV sweep tube. You can hammer on the damn thing all day long, and that's what it's made for. You do that to a sweep tube, you're going to burn it up eventually. I got my all special drill here. I don't have another drill in here to drill a pilot hole, but I'll see if I can do it with this here. Probably going to walk on me. Yep. I don't have a center punch in here. I got all kind of tools, but I didn't expect to do this. Gotta see better than that. You little bastard. See what I got. Come on, baby. Texas Ranger bit. Yeah, center punch, yeah. I got all those tools. I got 2 garage fulls of tools, man. But I don't have them in here right now. I told my son to come down, one of them from West Virginia, and get some of these tools I got, man. I'll never use them. Not as many as I got, anymore. Gotta charge it again. I got the charger right here. Had it on charge too. Bastard. Hey Jed. No, that's the one. That's that charging cable there. Where did it go? see, the black one. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I got tools that I never even used, man. I just bought them. Because I wanted them. So I got charging now. It's got a lot of colors on it. I guess this drill is for Pride Month. It's got the, colors and stuff on there, I don't give a damn what it is. It'll drill a hole, Yeah, no. I know all of that, but I got what I got, I got what I got. Oh, that's the first time I've ever used this little drill for anything like that, and I just wanted to try it out to see this got that bit thing, on there. So it worked on this. I'm gonna get a little drill chuck adapter and put on here. But it's going through now. It's getting ready to go. It's already got a hole through there. It's just got to get to the right thing there. Let's see where I got to go with this thing. All the way up to the balls. Balls deep right there, see? Let's see if we got enough to make it in there. Slow going this bastard. Hey, Nikki Lee. How you doing? Did you already, I think you already subscribed, didn't you? Okay. Let me see if I can give you a blue wrench here. I can do it on this one. I couldn't do it on the StreamYard. Let's see, where are you? Where is it? Yeah, I got it. Now, wait a minute. What the hell? Hang on. Where'd you go? Nikki. Jedi. Okay, Jedi. I was just calling you Jed. I've got bad vision, I got hanging in there trying to see what's going on, Jedi White Trash Radio 887. Okay. Yep. You'll get them. Mud Bucket should have got his today. I sent them on Tuesday of last week. And he only lives like 10 miles away. Jed, did you hear about that big bust? Big bust. That big raid, the ice raid up in last night, I think, in North Charleston. They got like 100 and something people. There was all kind of people in there, underage. A lot of them were illegal. They had warrants out. Even some of them had warrants, global warrants. Yeah. Jed must have fell in. There he is. Got to charge this up just a little bit more, see? It's working on it. Yeah, they busted them, man. They went in there and they had Henry McMaster involved in it. They had the Charleston County Sheriff. He don't mess around, man. They got Scarlett, what's his name, Wilson, dude, the prosecutor, FBI, ICE. I mean, it was in Ladson. Wow. I'll try to go by there and see. I wonder if it was in College Park Road. It used to be a, Mexican. I doubt it was that one. They shot somebody over there a long time ago and they had to close it down and they opened it back up again. But there's a bunch of those border brothers here in around this area. Over there where Crazy Man used to live on Ashley Phosphate. He couldn't say Ashley Phosphate, and excuse my language if anybody's in there. He couldn't say Ashley Phosphate. He only could say asphate. Shit. Like a D104 mic, he called it a D04. He's dead now, so I better stop picking on him. Come on, man. Damn wire. Old barbecue joint. Wow. What's up? Ashley Prostrate. Yeah, that's what this guy, our friend, me and Jed, he's an older guy. Well, he's older than me. He died a while back. But he had a tongue tied. He called it a tooth tie. He'd say, I was too tied when I was little, He couldn't read or write. And he's like 76 or 77. But he was a good old guy, though, And but he used to live on a road up in North Charleston called Ashley Phosphate. And the reason they call that, they used to have a lot of phosphate mines up there that they dug up. These big old ponds and, turn them into big ponds and pits and stuff. And they sold that as fertilizer. But he couldn't say Ashley Phosphate. He called it asphate. And he called it D104 a D04. All kind of other stuff. All kind of other stuff he'd say, He'd give you the shirt off his back, though. Sure would. He helped. I'm not even going to name some he thinks he's famous on the CB radio. That now he thinks he's some big shot, He don't like me because he knows I know his history. He lived with Crazy Man. Crazy Man had to feed him, When Crazy Man has to feed you, you're worse than homeless, man. You're worse than homeless because he would eat. What would he eat? He would eat the cheese nabs and stuff like that, That's what he ate. Crazy Man. Yeah, let me play us a Crazy Man tape. Hang on. Yeah, he was something else now. He told us a story about when he lived down in Waldoboro, Cottageville down there, and his dad, they lived in like a 2 or 3 room house, old house down there. And it had, dirt floors in one of the rooms, and his dad kept rattlesnakes in there. And when they would get hungry, his dad would go in there and snatch up a rattlesnake and cook it. And Crazy Man said there's been many a times that we had that rattlesnake meat, and you'd bite into it and blood would run out the corners of your mouth and all, you know, I don't know. That's what he said. He told all kind of stories, man. I know one thing, I was taking down, letting the tower down one time to work on the rotor. I had him over here. It was a 68-foot freestanding tower that I built a hinge plate on the bottom with a 1-inch steel Monel shaft. The base of it, you know, is like 3x3 or bigger. And I welded a big old plate to it and braced it and put a band of steel around the bottom. Anyway, I had this 12,000-pound winch operating it. And I had a 3/4-inch bolt in there where the pulley was at. And the thing got about, I guess, on a 45-degree angle. And that's when it was about the heaviest. And that bolt popped, that bolt blasted out of there. And Crazy Man, he almost died. He was right down underneath it. It scared him, you know. But anyway, that tower come down and hit that beams right dead on the end of the boom and bent it like a horseshoe, like a pretzel. It just folded it up like an accordion. And that's whenever I built that 6-element beam. But I've got a brand new Shooting Star 4-element, you know, like a Moonraker 4. That's one of my favorite antennas. I talk more Skip on that thing because it's got vertical too, and it's good for local, long distance, you know. I talk to North Carolina on it all the time, no problem. I got videos on it. Now I can't hear them. Let's see here. Let me find my channel here. DD21. Let's see. It gets hard for me to find it sometimes. Depends if I got which search engine I got. I had complained to Google search about, I don't know if you still do it or not, but when you would Google Dirty Diaper 21, it'd take you to a porn site. And I complained about it, you know, and so it's on there. You can read about it. It's telling them about how I complained about it, you know. Let's see, let me find Crazy Man. Crazy Man, let's see. Cripple Lizard and Crazy Man. Let's see. I've got where I made some videos for him. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Crazy Man on Old Radio Night just for fun. Let's see, is that it? Let's see, 122 Crazy Man. Alright, let me get this going here. Yeah, this is from what year? 2015. I gotta shut you down, buddy. Come on now. Gotcha. This is from 2015. It's called, let's see, Roadrunner. Let's see, Roadrunner, Crazy Man, and Dirty Diaper 21. No, Dirty Rotten Plumber, Dirty White Boy, and Crazy Man on the 10.5 for Dirty White Boy for 116. Let's see, that sounds kind of crazy. Let's see what it is. Hey, Cricket. Hey, Dirty Diaper's trying to get in your radio. Cricket. Hey, Dirty Diaper waving a hand. See, I sound younger there. 10 years ago. Who's that out there in Ohio, 21 in the Carolinas, break?
Dirty Rotten Plumber. Dirty Rotten Plumber in the South Carolinas.
Shannon Roger, Dirty Rotten Plumber. Well, you got Dirty Diaper over here in the Carolinas. Dirty Rotten Plumber. Again, old Dirty Diaper, 21 in South Carolina. Let's see if we can get Crazy Man.
We're going to be on the side.
In South Carolina there, no doubt. On earlier there, let me see if I can get him out there to holler at you. Dirty white boy, that's that Crazy Man at 116 there, no doubt about it. He's about 5 miles from the home 20. Hey, Dirty white boy, 21, Dirty Diaper, we back out.
Yeah, 116, I was trying to remember that number. Yeah, the old Crazy Man, 116. He goes back crazy, crazy, crazy man. You tell him OGW, he said hello. He's standing by on the frequency.
Come on, Crazy Man. Hey, 62, I got you. 62. That's somebody else calling that Dirty white boy. Let me stand by just a minute. 62, Dirty Diaper, stand by. Hey, on 35, Dirty white boy's calling for you. Yeah, holler at him just a minute over the radio. I'm going to put you on the phone. Hang on. I think Crazy Man's on the phone.
Boy.
Hey, I got him on the phone.
21,
come on. All right, well, hey, Crazy Man, holler at him. Can't hear him. It didn't pick it up, but he was on the phone. Go ahead. If you can't hear him, I don't know why, but anyway, let's see what else I can find. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, he's buried. All right, have a good one. We go. Crazy Man, a little radio night. Let's see what this is. Yeah. Okay. You ought to be able to get him. All right, well, I'll get back with you. Oh, shit. Damn it.
Down to the radio, 40 sound,
there he is.
Sound and all that. They got echo and everything in it. You got the airphone medium built into it. 3 count. The night just got down.
That's I made a joke out of the thing. Let me see if I can get it where you can see it. Let's see here. Let me get it over there. Maybe you can see it. I don't know if it's going to show like a bunch of mirrors going in the wall or what. I can't tell. Let's see what we look like here. Oh, shit. What the hell? Oh. Come on now. Did I lose Prism? Shit. Is that it right there? There it is. I don't know if you can be able to see it or not. Let's see if I can get it back on there. Just had the damn thing. What the hell? God. All right, I got to give it up. I got to get this done. Anyway, I can't play him right now. This thing's messing with me. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Okay. There's Prism right there. Okay. Torpedo heat. Okay, bootlegger. Yeah, don't eat the cats. Don't eat the cat. That was Donald Trump. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. That's my cat and my dog. Don't eat the dogs. Don't eat the cats. I had somebody talk about they came and let's see, where's Curtis at? I must have missed you, Curtis. Where are you? Let me go back. I was messing with Crazy Man and I lost everybody. Let's see, where are you? Let's see, my elbow hurts. Can you x-ray for me, please? Yeah. I'll turn this thing on and tie your face in it, you know. Let's see. I don't see, there he is. There he is, right there. I see you now. Okay, there you are. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Get some more music going here. We'll do Crazy Man, and we'll have a special night for Crazy Man. Gotta sneak up on it. It's the last one I gotta do right there. They made this steel good back then, buddy. This wasn't no thin crap back here, man. Anyway, a guy came in there earlier when I was on. I put that squirrel video up, and he, she, or it, or whatever, came in there and said, made a comment, you know, and I laughed, and I said, okay, you know, and about the squirrel climbing on the tree, you know. And then he came back, or she came back, or it came back, or they came back, or whatever it is, came back and said, do you mind if I ask you who you vote for? And I said, no, I don't give out that information. I don't discuss that kind of stuff on here. I said, a friend of mine, one of my friends, was on there one night and started talking about politics, and YouTube got a hold of that video, and I didn't have a copy of it, and they deleted it, and they were gonna kick me off, you know. They was gonna, you know, kick me off YouTube, you know, because of what he said. So I don't allow it anymore, you know. And then he came back and said, well, I should have asked you first before I subscribe to you, so I'm going to have to unsubscribe you. And I said, that's fine. I said, you know, I subscribe to you too, and I'll just go back and unsubscribe to you as well. So I said, ain't no problem, man. But he has no content on his or her or it or they channel. Just a picture. Alright, that should be good right there. No, it's not good. It'll be the next one. I got a Whitney punch, but I don't have it with me. They wouldn't punch this right here anyway. Too hard. This ain't old thin sheet metal right here. Yeah, I got any kind of tool you can imagine, up to a 1-inch damn drill. You got a damn 2-foot pipe on it as a handle. But, you know, this is what I got in here right now. I didn't plan on doing this till later. I just decided, well, I'll do that tonight, you know. But I'm not under any rush or nothing, you know. It'll get it. Hey, pile driver. Hey, I got something for you, pile driver. Did you send me an email, pile driver? You already subscribed, didn't you? I got something for you. I've been trying to find you. This is for the back of your D104. Yeah, what is it now? Don't let me, I lost it. Yeah, that white squirrel. How about this, man? American Pile Driving Equipment, APE. It's in Washington. You send me your address and the email and I'll send this to you. I've been holding this for you. I mean, you know, I thought you'd be better than that, but you could clean it up a little bit. That could go on the back of your D104 if that's what you want, or wear it around your neck like Flavor Flay, or but got your microphone hooked up and working? No, not yet. I give up on it last night because it was, yeah. Well, YouTube will get you, man. I had a Brown and Golden Eagle Mark III. He had a Brown and Golden Eagle Mark III, and the name of the video was called The Battle of the Pings, P-I-N-G-S. And they swooped on in there and like a little biatch, they took it down, you know. I tried to peel it. I said, well, I'll remove it. You don't have to, you know, destroy it. Oh, no, you can't have it. No. See, because I wasn't saving them, just directly loading them to YouTube, you know.
This dermatologist from New York just discovered how to transform your skin and hair with a simple ship.
Chris. Pile driver, you already subscribed, didn't you? Let me put my email down again. Yahoo.com. Hey, pile driver, you still in there? Where'd he go? Oh. Oh, really? Wow, man, that's great. Yeah, look. First, I didn't know what it was, an ape. I didn't think that it was, you know, American pile driving equipment. I just saw ape on there, and I thought, you know, and I didn't really look at it real good. And one day, several years ago, I said, well, that's the American pile driving equipment. That's why it's called ape. It looks like Kent, Washington up at the top. Kent, Washington. I'm sure you already subscribed, right? So I can give you a blue wrench. Let me know. I know you did, I'm pretty sure. But send me an email with your address and name, whatever you want me to, you know, put on there. I won't sell it. I don't know how to do it anyway. I was watching them do some pile driving on YouTube the other day, just a little bit, because I used to work on construction, and I hate the damn things, you know, all day long. Boom, sha, you know. And these were like concrete cylinders, like pipe, that were come to a point, and you know. So gotcha. Add as moderator, okay. I already got it. Add as moderator. I done clicked on that. Let's see what's going on here. Shit. Let's see. Hang on. This prism isn't all that great. Add as moderator. Okay, bang. Okay, now click that. I don't see where it's doing what it's supposed to do. Had that trouble a while ago. Clicking it. If I don't get you tonight, I'll get you tomorrow. Or I'll get you later on. I can't get to wherever it's at. Under there. It's buried under there. For some reason. Something's over the top of the button I gotta push. It's got cancel on there, but I'm getting all screwed up with this. Gotta get it back to where I can see what it is. Shit. There it is. Alright, I'll have to get with you a little bit later. I gotta get this done over here. Gotta angle that in a little bit. Alright, there. William Curtis. Yeah, I got that friggin' transformer right there. Should have moved the damn thing out of the way. There it is. It won't turn that way. Shouldn't have put it there. That's where it's gonna go though. You had to put some charge on your phone. Isn't that a bitch? I don't want it sideways. It doesn't matter. Take that friggin' nut off the back. That'll give me some more room. I don't need that nut on there.
I'm going to show you a way to potentially make money
Shut up.
by pairing Amazon with the power of
Yes, sir. Great. Yes, sir. I did too. Oil burners and boilers. I did too. I didn't do any. I did the burners. You know, some oil, but when I come along, we were repairing them, but they were switching to natural gas. Then we went up to the missile base, and they had that bunker oil, that old damn syrup looking crap. And they had big old, look like mounds dug out of the ground and full of it up there. And they wanted to get rid of it. So what they did, we ran gas lines up there. It was that gas line, that pipe that you put it in the cradle, you know, and you melt it together. That's what we were using. And it would get the boiler red hot, and then we'd pull it off. They'd pull it off, not us. They would. They'd pull it off and throw that bunker oil in there. To get rid of it. Just a damn waste of money, that's all it was. I'm not like Jed. Jed's got an automatic stripper. He can put like 4 different wires in there, you know, and it'll strip them for him. I don't have that. I had one years ago, I think, but I never really liked them. Seemed like they'd tear the wire up or something. I don't know. What the hell? Was it on or not? Why ain't that working? Huh. Oh, shit. What the hell? Why ain't that working now? Did I bang into it? Super VOOC 65 watt charger. I don't know. I just got the Radio Shack. And I got big old guns. Got some big old antique ones my dad had. And big old chisel ones I've used to do the big cable on a mobile amp, one of my trucks I've had. Let me see what's going on with this damn thing here. What the hell is going on? Where's that going at? Going down there? Hold on. There you go. Got it now. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, it did.
How to kill all mosquitoes in the area in just minutes.
Yep.
This simple but brilliant trick you can do tonight to eliminate all
There's
mosquitoes
somebody else
around
on
you
here.
is taking the U.S. by storm. A genius student from Texas is
That might not be. I know this one's good. Put some secret sauce on there. It's already tinned. Oh, God. Okay. Do something. Alright. Where's my screwdriver and stuff at? Lose something right here. I lose it, Oh, there it is. I had to get this cause Jed got one. You know, I get everything he's got, you know. Somehow I knew he had it. I didn't even know it, and I went and got one. It's like ESP or something, you know. Some of these I can't even see. And that's gonna be alright. Yeah. Lazy night in the catalyst compound. Alright, let me see. Gotta get that thing in there right. Notch is at the bottom. That's the way it's got to go, like that. Hear the flux sizzle? Yeah. Okay, all right, they're full wave percussion driver bits. Okay. Come on. Hang on. Hey Ken Carlock, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, they take forever, man. I'll tell you a little story about, I don't know if it came from China, I don't care, but it's not coming from there, but it may probably have came there originally. My weed eater stopped working. I had let it set up, but I had Stabil and you know, ethanol free and everything, you know, still mix, you know. They give me an extra year warranty if I bought that mix from them. So I did. I still got a couple bottles left. Anyway, put some gas in it. Wouldn't do crap. had to get the starting fluid out and put in there. Then it would run a little bit, and it like you had to and you had to keep jerking on the gas, the throttle to keep it going. But now when you throw it on choke, it'd run wide open. So I said, all right, I'm going to work on this carburetor. So it's buried. They tried to make it just as absolutely hard as they can. It's got like about 4 hoses going to it, all buried down in there where you can't hardly see it. But I was able to get it off. I put a new priming bulb on it, a new diaphragm inside. I spent $38 just on like 4 parts, 4 little parts, $38. Put it back together, still wouldn't run right. So I had the blow up diagram of all the parts and all. I think it's number 57 or whatever. It's this plate that goes between the primer bulb and the top of the carburetor. But you couldn't blow any air through it. It's got a clog on the inside of it. So I took it over there to the air compressor and took the nozzle and put on there all kind of ways, shooting it full of carburetor cleaner and everything. Still wouldn't come on whatever it is in there. So I went over there and I called him on the phone. I said, hey, just in there yesterday, and I said, do you still have that diagram that you printed out for me on the still FS11111, 11R?
Only $6.99 for a
He said, yeah. I said, well, how much does that number 57 or whatever cost? He said, well, I'd have to order it, but just that part by itself is $48. I said, good God. He said, for another $25, you can get a whole nother carburetor. I said, well, let me see what I don't know. I'll see. So I went online and cross-referenced it. I was able to get a carburetor. Hang on. I was able to get a carburetor, air cleaner, some hose, a filter, a screwdriver, a spark plug, and everything for $20 shipped. And I looked down after I bought it and I saw one down there for $16.85, and I said they wanted $60-something. Now I'll guarantee you it's not as good a carburetor, but I've got one on some kind of lawn care device, and it's been working fine. And if I got to put another one on there next year, I could put it on there for 3 different years and still not pay what they wanted for that carburetor they got. They're real high anyway. I realize they got to make money, They sit over there and hold on to this part on these parts, and they could have that money in the bank making, interest on it. So they got to figure how much they could have made in a certificate of deposit, and how much the guy costs to do the inventory every year, and all that's got to be added in there, overhead and all that, and then put it on me, right? The filter inside the gas tank, I pulled it out through the neck, the opening, and took it out and blew through it, and it wasn't stopped up. It's that plate that's under the primer bulb. You can't, there's one hose that you can blow through, the other one, no way. And there's like a Welch plug, I think they call it, up in there that you can dig out, but I said after I get that out, it probably wouldn't go back in there. So, how's Albert Yackey doing? Yeah, okay. All right, there's the high-low power switch right there. Off, on, may not be that way, I don't know. I guess it is. I wanted that big ass switch like that because that's what's on the other. I could have got a little teeny switch, but I wanted it to look more authentic, you know. This is the inside of the amp right here. I had already replaced these two filter capacitors right here. Got my initials on it, my number on there. It's from Hayseed Hamfest made them for me. And these are your rectifier tubes like Elkin uses. That's how old this thing is. I don't know if that's a key-up tube. That's probably the key-up tube there. But there's your power tube right there. Heavy-duty tube. It's a transmitting tube. You can't even see it. That's a transmitting tube, a real transmitting tube. They used them in, some of the Yazoos used them. Some of the Heathkits used them. And there's different versions of it. This has got the heavier, like industrial version of the 6146. I looked it up. Yeah, like I say, I don't care if it's, you know, still or not. And who knows? They probably got one. They got them in there from, you know, just like I bought them. Uh-oh, waiting for a surgery, have a double hernia. Wow. I could get one tomorrow, but I haven't had one. My dad had a bad case of hernias, you know. He had that wire mesh in there after it tore out one time. I don't know. Our whole family's kind of like on my mother's side is kind of weak in that area. But so far I haven't blown anything out yet. You know, I picked up some heavy stuff before. I mean, overloaded my body, you know, pipe fitting and all, picking up whatever, you know. Gotta get it done, you know. But I haven't had a hernia. I had a back operation and both hips replaced and a busted shoulder, but other than that, I'm all right. But I just retired last 6 months ago, so. Standing Stones, how's it going? Custom screen printing, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Just working on this transmitter right here. I call it a transmitter. It's actually, I called it an X-ray machine. I don't like that bent down like that. Pin-toed, okay. I hope it don't blow up. I've haven't turned it on since I replaced these caps. And which other ones? This one. There's another one. Then that one. There's another one buried in there somewhere. Oh, right. Yeah, that's it there. There, and over the two big ones. Yeah. I just put that on there to mess with people, you know. Alright, we're going to turn the switch on here. I got it on 0. You have surgery scheduled for November. Have to remove burns, bones, spurs, and fuse bones together. Everyone in here is broken, yeah. Hey, thank you there, Wayne. Appreciate it, man. All right, here we go. Got 0 volts, 5 volts. It might go bang. Might not do anything. I think I might have blown the diode out of there. I don't know what's on, what isn't. Have to look at the tubes and see. Let's see. Might have blown a diode the other day when I was messing with it. Nothing so far. Probably a diode's blown out of it. Is it on? Yeah, it's humming away. That's 110. That's 100 volts right there. Nothing. Damn it. Okay. Well, I got that. Wait a minute. Let me flip that switch. I know that don't have anything to do with it. Nope. Let me cut it off before I get electrocuted. At least I got that done. The hollow switch put in. And I'll check the diodes later. This thing's antique, man. It come from 1962 or 63. The radio looks similar to this. Big like this, the Courier M1 or R75 or whatever they want to call it. It's got a big old round aluminum dial that you dial in the receive. VFO, big old aluminum thing, you know. Alright. Let's see. Did it blow the fuse? I don't know. Can't tell. I have to get my tester. What's up there, WR333333222? It might have blown this fuse. Let me go get my meter. I'll be right back. You'll hang in there. It's right in another room. Need to get up anyway. Let's see, where do I have those other fuses? I don't have a big fuse. I've got small ones. Radios. I got the bigger one somewhere, but not right here. Got them out in the radio room. Gotta have 2 separate sets of tools, 2 different rooms. You got it. I'm back. I'll be back. Yeah. No. No getting any, it's not getting any power. It could be the fuse blew, I don't know. Can't tell because it looks like a slow blow fuse. You know. I'm going to do a, you know, check on it and see. What? Okay. Fuse is dead.
Stop everything. Olay Super Serum Body Wash moisturizes so well, no lotion needed.
Birthday party. Birthday present.
Fuse is blown. I got a real wimpy fuse over here. I'll stick in there. Where are you? I got some in a pack. Let's see what this one here is. That's way little there, probably a 3 amp. Need like a 10 amp. I got them outside, I don't have them in here. I used to blow them all the time in that Maverick. This is fuse 250 volt. Why don't you see what let's see. I can't tell. 5 amp, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see if it blows up. It burns it up. Slow blow blown. Yeah, no, it wasn't getting power because the fuse is blown. But see, I didn't have the multimeter in here earlier to check it when I was doing it. So I was going to get to that, but I was going to try it first and see what happened. All right, here we go again. Let me get this out of the way. I got to have that pretty soon. I got to do that, put that in that other radio I'm working on. If this don't work, I'm going to put it aside for right now because I'll mess with it later. I only have so much threshold for pain for one thing, and then I let it go for a while, and then I'll go back and mess with it. Because I got like PTSD. I don't... Flying bug. You know, I get PTSD with stuff like this. If it starts getting on my nerves, man, I pick it up, slam it on the floor, you know. Did I do that? Yeah. All right, here we go. 0. Whew. Yeah, can you put a link to your stuff there, Wayne? Put your link. All right, let me turn this volume down on this thing so I can hear it blow up. It's getting power. There's no lights on these meters anyway. The only lights you're going to see is going to be the tubes. It's getting humming. It's humming. Oh. What does that do? I don't see nothing. Nothing. I don't know if it's this thing vibrating. I think it's coming from here. I don't know. I think it's that Variac making it feel like it's doing that. Alright, well that's all for that tonight. I'm tired of messing with that. Get out of there. Okay, I'm gonna smelt like something, I don't know. Let's see if I blew the fuse up. Have to check it with the meter. I can't, so little I can't see it. Fuse is good. Okay. That's a good sign. Had it up to pretty good voltage there and it didn't blow it. But that don't mean that something isn't hooked up right in there. It might not even be getting power there. So I'm going to take and short out the capacitors on here. So I don't accidentally bump it with my knee. Come on. Not hot now. Put that fuse back in there. Banana Joe Clemente, Jungle Joe, is talking to me on Facebook, but I can't talk to him right now. But I think that looks pretty good. It's damn thing done got a little crooked. I don't like crooked. I'll straighten that later, but it's good enough right now. Says trans tech, something, I don't know. Oh, antenna and transmitter, okay. Antenna, transmitter. This has got a broken out piece of Bakelite or whatever that is, Bakelite. And I might just take and shoot some hot glue in there instead of trying to dig and cut that out, because I have to drill these out. I don't like rivets. I don't like rivets. As long as it's not loose, you're probably alright, but if you're going to use rivets and you can't use anything else, at least solder a couple of them to the chassis. See, well, he got it soldered. That's great. It's soldered right there and there. That's not going anywhere. That's perfect. They had a big hot iron on that one, boy. Let's see, that black one goes there, and then the red one goes to the power switch. That's the power switch. That would be part of your power. That's on is down or up. I don't know. Let's see, that would be it on there. Okay, well, you got to go down and go to sleep for a while. I got to work on this other one. That thing is heavy, man. It's got three transformers in it. 2 big ones and one not too big, but it's big enough. All right. Let's see, I gotta get this other radio over here. Hang on. Got to get my clamp back on over here. My soldering station. Okay, got that. Okay. I got this. There's a fuse in there. There it is. I'm pretty sure I found that's blown. It was blown before I ever did anything to it. I put those capacitors in there, those 2 there, that one there, and one up there. I didn't replace the can capacitor. I'm just hoping it's good. I hate those damn things. I hate them. Wait a minute. No, it's working. Okay. I don't know. I just started recapping it. I got like 3 of these radios. They're real old. They're the first and the very first Sam's Photofact. United Scientific. That's the best looking with all 3 of them that I got. And one of them has got a matching S meter that is extra. Somebody put in there. Let's see what's going to happen here. What's all this wiring here? What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Something over there. Oh. No, I don't know. Oh, that's the antenna. I had a dummy load antenna over there. That's what that is. Alright. Get some more music here. I'll have to go exploring tomorrow to find out about that bar that they busted. You know, see where that's at. I mean, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, they're supposed to be closed, and they're in there, and they got minors at the bar, and runaway. They're not runaway. They're human trafficking in them, and all kind of stuff, man. The cartel. There's a ringleader of the cartel that got busted.
Hello.
Oh,
My name is
come
Adam.
on. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you right now. Let's see here. That's the antenna that goes to the, well, you can't see it. That's the antenna that goes to the side. You put it in the case, you know. I tested all these tubes, marked them on the chassis. Not hardly any dirt on here. Even that isn't rusted. It's got the flush to talk, you know. You push that down to talk. Or you can throw a dead key on somebody, you know. But you don't need you take a D104 and lock it down and use this to talk, you know. Okay, I gotta turn the thing down so I can hear. In case something goes start frying, you know. Bam! Okay. Got a little light. Yep. No, well, there's a tube. No. Is that the tube? Yeah. Tubes are coming on. Light on here. Alright, what did they say that had to do to that to make that work? Something I read, I don't know, something different, you know. That's 100 volts right there. This doesn't transmit. All the tubes are lighting up, but I can see that one. Yeah, it's lighting up. That big one, that's your modulator tube right there. That thing, that's a 6V6. That's just like a 6L6. That's a good modulator too. This thing it should be loud with that thing in there. Most radios have these little bitty small ones, a little bit bigger than that, like that one. You know, 6BQ5. But that's your modulation tube right there. That power, that capacitor could be bad. That's 120 right there. Nothing. Okay. Well, have to do a little more checking here. Not tonight. What could it be? It's got some heavy duty rectifier diodes in there. Look like little mechanical, like what you call it, the guy on Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man. That's the way it looks like. Got a little hat on it, you know. That's old style there. I don't know if that in there's blown out or not. There's a piece of trash on there. Alright, let me get Harvey's got my satellite working. He's got a switch on it to make it sound like a Browning. He had to do some experimenting on it. You still, oh yeah. See, Wayne, you got some nice people in here, man. I know you can't help it. It's not, you know. But you got one guy over there, he's a dick. You know. On your channel, you know. I don't mess with him too much. He jumped on me the very first time I ever went over there. I was just trying to be nice to him, and, you know, I had never spoke to him since. So I got some 3 amp fuses there that I use in radios. Yeah. He used all kind of the F word, you know, you got on there not to use any cuss words, and he's on there and F this and F that and B this and B that and all that, and you know, yeah. Yeah. I hear you, Wayne. You know who it is. All right, well, that's my project for tonight. I'm tired, but I'm not going anywhere right now. I just want to take a break. I got that off. Iron soldering stations off. Unplug that. But that's a pretty little radio, though. You open this up, and there's your crystals there for your channels, you know. There they are right there. That's your channels there, transmit channels. You use this down here to tune it in, like a tuning, you know. You don't need crystals for that. It's a VFO. It's like a clarifier. See, there's your channel switches. Channel switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, and E. Tone control. No tone control. What does it say? Noise limiter. Okay, like a, you know, A&L, automatic noise limiter, but it's not automatic. You got to do it. And there is a. It shows you where those channels are. You got 2. It'll go all the way up to 23 channels receive, maybe even a little more. And you can go with the slow tune here, or you can go real fast with the big knob in the back, like a double clarifier. There's your volume on and off. And right there's a little dinky mic. It's just a phono plug. All you need is 2 wires, because you're using this flush lever as a transmit. You know, that's your, I call it the flush lever. Throw it up there and dead key on somebody, or just leave it like that and talk. Or if you can't hold it down, oh, it's too hard, throw it up there, you know. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, he don't mess with me too much, you know. I didn't say anything to him because I was on Wayne's channel, but, you know, just only thing I can tell him is you don't want to get his feelings hurt. Don't mess with me too much. I've been on CB radio too long, man. And in construction. So I've been seen it and heard it and done it. So. Yeah, I just got on earlier. Yeah. Well, his old lady's kind of rough too, you know. I think that's why he does what he does. I don't care if he's listening or not. It's the only way he can do anything or get away as he gets on somewhere else. They got him like that on the CB radio. Radio Rambos, you know. They'll get on there and run their mouth. You go knock on the door. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Too old for that stuff now, though. Used to do it, though. I'd go over there and I'd go knock on the door. Mud Bucket, did you get the stickers? I can't understand why they aren't there. Yeah. I think they got that so that you could just flip it up there, you know, if you want to just talk for a minute. And it's like, you know, if you had a hand like this and you couldn't, you know, it's just a claw, right? Or maybe you didn't even have any hands, you know, maybe you just like take your foot and click it up there and you could, you know. But it was a cheaper way of building this radio back then. They didn't have to have that relay. They didn't have to have a relay. See, they saved money by doing that. What do you see there? Mud Bucket SS. Yeah, I was working on something else. I was working on that amplifier earlier. I just got this out. Oh. Okay, I'm glad they came. I was worried. I just want to make sure you got them, that's all. You know, I don't know why they don't. I mean, it's only like 10, 15 miles away, and I've got stuff from California quicker than that, you know. Yeah, this thing here is one of the first radios that was in the Sam's Photofact. This and the Whitefish Johnson are in Sam's #1. It's just a neat little radio. I've got another one made by, I think, Lafayette, HE15, I believe, that's got the same thing on it. Let me shut up. I got to tighten up that screw. Where is the screwdriver? Oh. Let's see. What did it do with it? There it is. But, Levon, you doing okay? They just got through locking up a whole bunch of illegal criminals. Trende Aragua, whatever that is, and cartel, higher up guy in the cartel, and a bunch of fugitives, international fugitives, right down the road from me. I didn't even know anything about it. I looked on YouTube, and I said, the news or whatever, and I said, what? Because I don't get TV. I can get it, I just don't watch it. Yeah. Well, you can piddle around with them, you know, and a lot of them work. You know, a lot of them will work for you. I missed out on 2 satellites. I was going to bid on them. I got the meter, though. I wanted the meter because I've already got 1 meter, but I've got 2 sets of Demco satellites. One is in real good condition. That's the one Harvey worked on. He's still got it down there. He's put a special circuit in it, like a Browning. Well, when you key up, it'll make the Browning ping. It's got the modulator on it, you know. Okay, Wayne, thanks for coming in. I sure appreciate you coming in there, Wayne. I'll probably be in here for a little while. I don't know how long. I'm tired. A little tired anyway. I got to get out there and do some yard work tomorrow. Well, actually, I got to go to Gotta go to the heart doctor. I thought it was today, and I went over there, and it's tomorrow. But it's right down the road anyway, so I had to fill out some paperwork anyway. So I went on over there. I like this little drill, screwdriver. That's not it. What is that? Oh, that's those earphones. See, that's underneath there now. Everything gets underneath something, you know. Got to get under there. T-Mary Model T40 channel, yeah. Yeah, that's the same as that radio I had, that GTX 2300 Gemtronics, exactly the same radio. And Robin T123B, same radio. T-Berry Model T, the 23 channel and the 40 channel is the same, except one's got a PLL circuit in it and one don't. Just like the Gemtronics 2300 and the 5000. Then they have the Robin T123B, and then the 240B or whatever, the Yellowbird, and the Spitfire out of Canada, same radio. A bunch of them. That same thing. It's charging. I got this from Walmart. Just one night I've got drills, but the batteries went dead and I couldn't find the charger, and I said, I'm going to get me a little screwdriver. I had another one that was just a straight one, but then I lost the charger for it. See if I can get us some tunes. Come on. All right, let me get this light shut down. Mail me the tubes test, okay. What is it doing? Or what is it not doing? This thing will fall over and bust. Hey, what's up there, Donna? Well, how do you say that name? I don't want to say it wrong. Donawello? Donawell? Break it down for me. Oh yeah. Timberwolf, how's it going, man? Oh, I know. They'll knock the crap out of you. I'm waiting on the general radio telephone mic plug now. This in here will knock the crap out of you too. See, I made that jumper. This is 3/16. It's not 1/4 inch. They had this in the military for the microphones in airplanes, and the headphones were 1/4 inch. They couldn't plug it in the wrong thing. But I grabbed that thing the other day and it knocked the you know what out of me there. But I knew it, wasn't no big deal. But I was trying to take these and plug them into, hook them to different wires on the mic. But could never get it right. But I give up for a while. Mess with no transmit. What's up, New Image Landscaping and Tree Service? How you doing? Drop your link. Craig's Cap sent you. Okay. Panasonic, yeah. Yeah, it's 3/16. I don't know the millimeter, but I know it's 3/16. But it sounds like you got it pretty close. Hey, let me ask you there. Break down your name there, Don Uvel. I don't know. I'm trying to say it right. Let me know if you subscribe so I can give you Blue Ranch and New Image Landscaping and Tree Services. Let me know if you subscribed. Right down in the corner over there is the little avatar thing. I think it's on there. And you can click on that and it'll subscribe. It's actually, this is, I've got the actual drawing of my avatar. This is the book that it came out of. Yeah, that's my avatar right there. This is 1965. S9 magazine, 1965. And but I've got the actual drawing. I bought it from this guy that owned this company when he went out of business. You subbed, okay? Let me get you then. Saturday night we're gonna, have the shout out wheel, so I hope I can get this thing to work. If not, I'll do it right after the show. Because it acts like it don't want to do it. There, maybe that's it. How about the Donnaville? Where you at? But that's my avatar right there. Hey, I must have not have been able to hook you up with the Blue Wrench, but I'll get you after it's over with there. And did I drink enough water today? Yeah, I've been drinking it all day long. I got it right here. I wasn't outside very long today because I thought I was going to have to. Donna Uwella. Is that how you say it? Donna Uwella. Hey, Donna Uwella. Is that right? Donna Uwella. Okay. This is the, what is it? What kind? MC7. I think I got one of them too. I've got the MC6. I've got one of them. I don't know if I got the 7, and I've got this one here. And that right there is this right here. Shit. That's that right there. A615-B multifunction bridge. Got a dummy 25 watt dummy load in it. And a 5 watt dummy load. Where'd you go, Donna? You well? There's a Cobra Cam 88. I like that radio. I got a couple of them. One of them's got channels in it. It sounds like stereo when you're listening to people talking on it. There's all the call letters. KDB, KKDK. My dad's was KDB 4538. He was in one of these. I found it in one of these. D, let's see, K, KD. No, the closest I got is a guy in Westminster, South Carolina, and another guy in Aiken. Those are the two South Carolina KDBs. He was in Charleston. I've been working on a couple things there. New image. Yeah, thank you. Come back on Saturday night or any night, but come back Saturday night before 9 o'clock. Between 8 and 9. Get on the shout out wheel and see if you can win something. Doesn't cost anything. This one here, 22A, I don't know. It sure will receive it. It's got the VFO right there. Now I've got the Super MC11A, and it's got that in it. Some old Lafayette. I'm bidding on this radio right here, Demco Traveler. It's on eBay. It's got a power supply with it and everything. That's who had the meter that I bought. I should have got those satellites though, but I got another set down here. I mean, I can't just keep buying radios, you know. I got a set of these. R2700, and I don't know if that's S9, 23S9, or what that one is. But I got a pair now. Yeah. Yeah, somebody will win. And then, alright, this radio on the bottom right here, that's the radio right there that matches that amp I was working on. That's the Courier M1 or the 75A. I've got that radio there. I don't know what that one is. I don't have that one. I don't have that one. I do have that though. I got that, that, and that. I don't know what that is. Can't read it. Let's see if I can read it. Courier something. Some kind of courier, but it doesn't say. Courier Star, I don't know. Can't tell. Yeah, amp that this guy named Catalyst has built there, and Oh, the Courier 23 you just saw in that book. There it is right there, one of them. There's a sonar right there. FS23. But there's the other. Down there is a Courier Royale parts radios. Yeah, that's mine he was working on. I've had that thing for quite a while, and I already checked all the tubes in it and everything. Worked on the potentiometers, cleaned them up, cleaned the radio all up, sent that down there, and the modulator and a mic, just to wire the mic to it, you know. And it's got these kind of plugs like this on it. This is a 3-prong. Some of them has that on maybe the modulator or whatever, but I got a lot of these. I love these plugs. Heavy duty, man. You know, it's not a bunch of crap to come flying apart on you, you know. What's up there? Yep. Air command, okay. Anyway, see, I got the amp that goes with that Demco. Got 2 sets of them. Oh. So let's charge now. Here's the uh-oh. I messed up the hang on. I moved that wire, see? I gotta be careful with that wire right there. It cuts off the... Yeah, I bumped the cable to the meter, to the thing. I got it under control. I got all kind of stuff going on. But that's the amplifier. That's part of the amplifier for the Demco satellite. And I took the tube, the knobs, and matched them with the radio. It's not stuck now. Yeah, I just bumped the wire. You know, I'm trying to do too much in too little space here. Here's the brand new, never been used, control modulator head. It's got this little eye tube in there. This is a preamp and a control for this. Cuts it in and out, see? You can cut the amplifier on or off with this right here. And then you got your modulation control right here. This plugs into this, and then that plugs into the wall. This plugs in. Got to put, it's never been wired, see? But I got 2 sets of these, but not my mother or not my father or something like that. I can't remember his name now. Sent me this, and he said it was in a box years ago, and you know, But I got two of them, 2 sets of them. That's why I wanted that other meter. Because I got 2 sets of the meters now. 2 sets of transmitters, 2 sets of receivers. Jump wire for a toggle. Well, you got that one there. That's your tuning, and you got this one here, and then that one there, in, out, and in, off, out, and in, and that controls your. But this is cool right here. See, the radio has that transmitter. This tube lays down, and it does like a CN. I call it an eye tube, you know, like like a Zenith receiver, except it's a little bit different in there. And the face plates on that other Demco satellite, they're in the best in the world. And that's why I should have went ahead and bought. There's the meter. There's the meter. I just bought another one. That'll go whichever one looks the best. That in there looks real good. I know the other one is like brand new. It might be a little bit better than this one. And then I bought the graphics from Gamma Ray Graphics. He doesn't have them listed on his website. You have to call him and ask him. This is the, you can't see it too close. I'll take this down, look at it in a minute. Harvey worked himself to death on that radio. I mean, he wanted to experiment on it. I told him, go ahead. Because another guy, Cliff, there wanted it done to his. So I was the guinea pig, you know. So it's got a brown and ping in it. It's not anything added as a noise toy. It's just the way the circuit works to keep the relay and the receiver on just a little bit longer, something like a sideband delay, to cause a slight feedback from the transmitter coming in. This is the faceplate. See, can't see nothing. Let's see how's this gonna look.
U.S. General for Harbor Freight. Roll cash.
That's the faceplate
Accessories.
for the transmitter.
For the weekend mechanic and the accomplished technician. Only at Harbor Freight.
Got a round one on the transmitter.
ED has affected my confidence. My wife, Sherry, says
See?
it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. I found him. The app is easy.
That's the transmitter graphic right there.
Anytime I want. Him has been the difference in my confidence.
It was better for both of us.
Comes in this. Oh hell no. Let me get on there. That's the receiver. And this is the modulator of that type. You get this friggin' tape off of here, won't get stuck on something. That's your power modulator. $87 worth right there. Gamma Ray Graphics made those meter inserts for my Cobra 2000. Like, it's got 21 on it for that background. I bought new meters from Barcat. Took the old ones out, put them in, put almost too bright of LEDs in there. Then I got the white background from Gamma Ray Graphics with 21 on it. Yeah, he's got an extra relay in there. It's a relay out of a sonar making it do that. It had to have more relay contacts than what the one in the radio had. So he had to add another complete relay in there to get it to do that. He worked on it about 3 days trying to figure it out. It never been done before that he knows of. So I was glad to add that to the history, you know. Yeah. But see, it'd probably sound better, but Harvey had the speaker down under the cabinet, and the radio was up on top of the cabinet. And you can get it right near it, somewhere close around that area, and it'll sound better. And then you can adjust your mic gain to play with it whatever you want, you know. If that that adapter doesn't work on this radio here, I'm going to try a couple more things. And then I'm going to have to send that to Harvey and get him to... I've already checked all the tubes in it. And it looks like brand new. I mean, the thing is not even any dirt on it. You know, it could be any of those resistors in there. Any of them. Just have to go and check. But if I do send it to him, I want him to take all the capacitors, get rid of every one of them, because that one right there, I guarantee will blow up. And when it does, it shoots out a bunch of stuff like confetti and a big old spiral of paper, and oil and stuff goes all in messes, big mess in there. See, that thing's like brand new. I mean, for its age. Can't complain about that. I'm going to paint the top of the transformer. It's got a little scratched up or ruster trying to get on there, which that isn't abnormal. Because it gets hot, it'll burn the paint off. See what else. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah. I don't know what else. Got some trash they're going to get out of here. A little bag. Don't take much to overload me. That's an old bag. I wonder what happened to that. I had a radio sitting on top of it. I got 2 plastic bottles of water in there. Coca-Cola can. Actually, 2 Coca-Cola cans. Got the scrap piece of paper. Some Uncle Freddie junk. Put that in there. Daisy Mae, how you doing? You doing all right there, Daisy Mae?
Shower again until you've seen the disgusting truth about your water pipes. This
Gotta get him
dermatologist
off
from
of
New
there.
York just discovered how to.
Where are you coming from there, Daisy Mae? Where's your 20? Where's your hometown there? Daisy Mae, did you subscribe already so I can give you a blue wrench? I can't do it right now because prison won't let me do it. I may be able to do it on this, but I got two guys that need it. I don't know what happened to the other guy, the D guy, the Dwayne, whatever, where he went. He never would answer me. But Saturday night, you got to be subscribed. Don't cost nothing to get on the shout-out wheel, but that's the only rule. You got to be subscribed because everybody else was, so trying to get this thing to work right here. Yeah. Oh, I've already had this thing. It works without any antenna on this radio. I was picking up channel 6 inside the house with no antenna. I mean, that was great. I'm gonna try it without it first. Where'd you go there, Daisy Mae? Let me get this light off. I don't need the light on anymore. Not that light. Mess it up again? Yeah. I keep forgetting about that. Hang on. At least it doesn't cut it off completely. On YouTube, it's gone. You can't get it back. All you gotta do is touch that cord there. Yeah. That means it's working pretty good, if the receive, at least the receive part of it. But, with the mic, I could never get one to work exactly right. But probably the bottom of the mic needs to be changed. Where'd Daisy Mae go? Are you, do you know Doogie Doug? Daisy Mae? Seemed like I seen you over there, Doogie Doug. Bedtime. Well, let me ask you before you go to bed. Did you already subscribe so I can give you a blue wrench, dear Daisy May? Let me know. Daisy May must can't hear me. Or like me, it takes a long time to type. Did you find the power cord, dear Catalyst? Yeah. I think I'm getting ready to pull the plug myself, man. Got 14 people in here. We got a T-Berry Model T. You got to keep that particular radio gets red hot, you know, and you got to watch out for that kind of 40 channel radio like that made by Panasonic. It'll burn up the PLL circuit. That IC chip can't stand that heat, man. I keep a fan on top of mine. My friend made me that on the air, X-Bones. He worked on my Cobra 29 and 25. He's dead now. He's a smart guy, man. He designed his own circuits and everything.
Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to Google I/O.
See if I can find. I gotta get something else besides this. Timberwolf, yeah, that's the bad part of those, that particular one. And that's that cap that blows up in those. Yeah. It'll burn your hand if you leave it on top of it. I'll have to check. I'm pretty sure I've subscribed to Daisy May. I don't know yet, but I'll check her out. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get out of here at 11. I gotta get up in the morning and go to the doctor. I went today. I thought it was today. Yeah. I had all kind of texts, man, from the doctor, from the pharmacy. getting different stuff, you know, and I just got mixed up with it. You have a Chihuahua. Never had a Chihuahua. I had a terrier, a bigger version, a fox terrier, black and white. That thing was awesome, man. It would go after a rat. I mean, it'd kill that thing, man. I don't care. It'd fight anything. It'd fight a big dog. It didn't matter. It'd jump on its back and bite it in the neck and all kinds of stuff. I think. He was tough. Mistaken identity. Yeah, I got a tail light splitter. I call it for a trailer lights to go on my Colorado. I got it coming as $48. And you just plug it in, disconnect and plug it in, you know. But when I worked downtown, it flooded out down there, and the water, I'm sure, got up in it and shorted it out. Now the turn signal to the left is fine, but when you turn to the right, they both blink, and the brake light up on the third brake light up there start blinking. So that's not good. Somebody blew the horn at me today, and of course I had to shoot on the bird, you know. But I had the blinker on, but it was just blinking everything, you know. I mean, they didn't have to get on me. They didn't have to be that close to me anyway. You see a light on a truck or car coming on, and it wasn't on before, you know, back off, okay? You know, back off. There's a reason that light's coming on, you know. But they didn't like it because it didn't blink like they wanted it to, you know. Melted into the radio, yeah. That's something like me. I had a plastic fan up on top of one, and I didn't have it on, and I forgot about it. It didn't melt into the radio, but the blades were warped and bent from the heat, you know. Shit. Yeah. I don't know whoever recapped that 2300 GTX 2300. They used high dollar caps in there. 3 or 4 of them are vintage tone caps for like in a guitar amplifier. Those are about $20 a piece. They're really expensive ones. Lucy, Mia, and Brian following me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good hell. Yeah, I see that. Lucy Mia. Loosen me of this. No, you ain't gonna follow me. You ain't gonna follow me. Nope. I just blocked her. You know. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Brian Brettenberg, I don't know who the hell he is.
I don't wanna be giving too much away.
Let's see.
Don't wanna be spilling my guts to someone I just met. But I say this much, I got a really good feeling.
That's weird. You don't have any friends. I don't know about him. Why would he want to follow me?
You say you've been burned a few times now.
Cypress Mike.
You say you learned to tell the truth from lies.
Okay.
Oh yes you do. Just sitting here with you, yes you really do feel. We're just two lonely souls meeting at a laundromat. Two lonely souls wanting love. We are neither of us blessed with you. Neither one
Bill Jackson.
we're just two lonely souls at a laundromat. 'Cause we are 24 hours serving broken silences. And now the sun's coming up in golden rays. We should both be on our way, but we got a real good feeling.
Trying to check on something here.
We're just two lonely souls meeting at a laundromat. Two lonely souls wanting love. We are neither of us cursed with you. Neither one on that. We're just two lonely souls at a laundromat.
Trying to check this other channel here. Wore out.
We are neither of us blessed with you. Neither one on that. We're just two lonely souls at a laundromat.
Greg Williams. Okay, I'm gonna cut that off. Now I got that. Okay, oh yeah, I talked in the 70s. My dad had a TV and radio shop from 1959 to 1968. Sold CB radios. I've got several of the kind that he sold. I don't have the exact kind. He had Whiteface Johnson's. He had the Courier M1 that was in the service truck. In the 57 Chevrolet station wagon he used, he had a Sonar Model G. I got 2 of them. And then in another truck he had the Raytheon TWR2. I got a couple of them. So yeah, I've been on the radio off and on and listening to shortwave. One of my brothers was big into shortwave, QSL for shortwave people, stations. You had the White's radio log. You'd look in there and see what frequency they were transmitting on and what channel they would be, what time they would be having a program, and you'd try to tune them in. And then you write down what they did and what they said, and you send them a note to that station, and they would send you a QSL card. Okay, there, Catalyst and Timberwolf and everybody else that's in there. There's 9 people in there. William Curtis. Y'all have a good night. I enjoyed it, man. We'll try to be in here tomorrow. Pine Tree. Yeah, you talking about Pine Tree over here? Yeah, it was right around the corner from me. If that's the one you're talking about. Horace Counts. I went to his funeral. Yeah, he did a couple things, worked on a couple things. I don't know about Ironsides, I don't remember. There was the Crook. Oh, in North Carolina? Oh, I don't know, maybe. But we had a Pine Tree right over here. But I don't know. I used to talk to them up there when I had my vertical beams. I could get them, especially on the roll call. Georgia Cracker and Hermit and a couple of them other ones, All right, y'all have a good one. I'm getting to pull the plug, man. Like I say, it's after 11. And I'm going to go lay down. Take it easy, enjoy it. Try to check tomorrow night. Maybe I'll be